On the situation in Malamulele in Limpopo, let's cross over to our reporter who's been covering this story, Manqoba Nkunu. Manqoba, what is the latest on the shutdown in that area?
Well, Leanne, what we are seeing today is a much calmer Malamulele compared to the past few weeks, but certainly we are seeing the effects of that total shutdown taking place here in Malamulele this morning. The streets here that we saw bustling yesterday with people dead quiet today, almost no person in sight, as well as, very few cars driving around Malamulele this morning. But what we can say is that the only movement that we've seen so far is that of police who are keeping a close eye on things here to ensure that there's peace and stability here in Malamulele. And certainly businesses, as you can see behind me, have been shut down, as well as schools. We haven't even seen a single school child on the streets going to school. So definitely that shutdown again continuing for the fourth week now, as residents here in Malamulele refuse to accept that decision by the Municipal Demarcation Board to have Malamulele or to give Malamulele its own municipality. But to tell us more about this shutdown that we're seeing here today, we are now joined by Steve Mahlale, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Malamulele Shutdown Committee. Steve, welcome to the program.
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Steve, tell us, is this the effects of the total shutdown that we're seeing here in Malamulele?
That's correct. This is now the shutdown. All shops are closed, taxis are not running, schools are not being attended to by school children and whatever, and everything is brought to a halt.
Tell me, but aren't you concerned that school children are losing out on education and that workers are also, not going to work?
You see, the problem that we have in Malamulele, it's more serious than our concern for schools to reopen, for business to operate, and for taxis to run and, to uplift this whole thing. We're more concerned about the problem, the fundamental problem that we're calling government to intervene in this thing and get this matter resolved.
So how long is this going to go on for? And is there a possibility of you sitting down and talking about this and finding a resolution to it?
Look, weekly we call on this shutdown. When it gets to the weekend, we uplift and we get to the drawing board where stakeholders are there, task team, and we start to do a post-mortem on the whole thing. And upon that meeting, then we find a way forward, how to move to the next week.
So going now, how long is this going to last for?
This is going to last until we are satisfied that our call has been attended to.
And that meeting, what's expected to take place in that meeting over the weekend that you are planning to hold?
In that meeting, we are going to, we'll come with the results from the report, because now we need time to go through the report that was actually announced and given to us by the Demarcation Board. Based on the facts that we're going to pick up from the report, then we'll try and find a way. If we have facts, then probably there's going to be a way of trying to take this thing up, maybe up to, with the legal route, or alternatively just to keep pressure in one way or the other, either be it in mass action or in this route of shutdown that we have embarked on. But we will definitely fight back.
So are you saying that you're not willing to back down on your demand for Malamulele to have its own municipality?
At this point in time, we're not willing, because government has accepted already and showed, we've got it from other sectors that government is accepting that there is a problem. And upon realizing that government has acknowledged that there is a problem in Malamulele, we are prepared to stop nowhere until that problem is resolved.
That was Steve Mahlale, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Shutdown Committee here in Malamulele, explaining really, Leanne, that residents are not willing to give up their fight, that they will continue with this total shutdown that we're seeing until their demand is met. Now, as you've alluded before in that intro, only essential services are working here in Malamulele, and really police are still here keeping a close eye to ensure that there is peace and stability.
All right, Mahlale, thank you very much for the information coming there from Malamulele.